Two IPOs open for subscription on the same day. One is the Fractal Analytics IPO and the other one is the iFinance IPO. Talking about the Fractal Analytics, it is a globally recognized AI company, while AI Finance provides financial solutions to the MSMEs. Now the question is, which one of these two IPOs is more popular? Which one IPO out of these two is being searched more for the past 24 hours? I will tell you a very interesting tool to help you with this. Let's dive into it in this video. Talking about Fractal Analytics IPO, it's a solution provider, AI solution provider company. And if I talk about its IPO price band, it's from 857 rupees to 900 rupees per equity share. The IPO dates for this is 9 to 11th of February, and the shares will be allotted to the bidders on 12th of February, which means on the very next day, that is 13th of February, the shares of the company will be transferred to their demat account on 13th of February, and the refund will also be given on the same date. Now, if I talk about its listing, the tentative listing for Fractal Analytics IPO is 16th of February. Fractal Analytics IPO aims to raise approximately 2,834 crore rupees, and it's a mix of fresh issue and offer for sale. One more interesting thing that has been tracked in terms of Fractal Analytics IPO is its GMP grey market premium. If I talk about its GMP, the share, the IPO was open for subscription yesterday, and the GMP for it yesterday, that is on 9th of February, was around 35 rupees, which was pretty much good gain. And if I talk about today, that is 10th of February, the premium has dropped and it has reached to 4 rupees. Now, if I talk about this, the premium has certainly dropped, and but please note that the GMP does not reflect the actual official data. This actually depends on market sentiment. Now let's move forward to iFinance IPO. Now, if I talk about iFinance, it is also a mix of fresh issue and offer for sale, and it aims to raise 1,010 crore rupees from this IPO. This is basically a financial services provider to MSMEs, basically provides loans to micro, small and medium enterprises. If I talk about the IPO price of iFinance IPO, it ranges from 122 to 129 rupees, and the date is also the same, 9 to 11th of February. Allotment date is also the same, of course, and if I talk about when the shares will be in your demat accounts, it's 13th of February. The very next day, the shares will be allotted, will be transferred to your demat accounts, and the refunds will be also given on the same day. If I talk about the lot size, one lot comprises of 116 shares, and if I talk about the previous IPO, one lot contains of 16 shares. So all in all, these are two IPOs that have opened for subscription in one single day on the same day. Now the most interesting part, how do we actually track which IPO is being searched more by retail investors? To help you with that, you just simply have to type Google Trends and you will land at the Google Trends page. Just click on it, and we'll be using this analytics tool to track which IPO has been more popular among retail investors. Now, coming to this page, you just simply go to the Explore page and you just add your term. For example, we are drawing a comparison between Fractal Analytics and iFinance. So I'll just simply type here. When I type Fractal Analytics IPO here, we have how much interest it has over the past year. Now, we are not talking about the last year, we will be taking the data from the past 24 hours. We'll be seeing how the IPO has performed in terms of searches over the past 24 years. So as we can see here, the data, as you can see right here in front of your screens, we can see there's pretty much movement in the Fractal Analytics IPO. This basically suggests that people are actually searching on the web. Here you can see this is a web search option. This just means that people are searching Fractal Analytics IPO on web, and in the past 24 hours, this is the sort of movement, this is the sort of interest that you can see in the Fractal Analytics. Now let's come to the comparison. Let's compare it with iFinance IPO. Now if I compare it with iFinance IPO, Fractal Analytics is in blue, iFinance is in red. Let's take a look. This clearly indicates that this blue one is Fractal Analytics and the red one is iFinance. We can clearly see that Fractal Analytics interest is way more than the iFinance IPO. This simply means that people are searching for Fractal Analytics more as compared to iFinance IPO. Now, looking here, what is this figure? If I talk about this figure, this is basically an average of how much people are searching for these IPOs in terms of keywords or in terms of queries. So on an average, if we compare the data, here as well, Fractal Analytics is being talked about more, it is being searched about more, and if I talk about iFinance, it is comparatively lesser than Fractal Analytics. Now let's come down, let's see what's here. Now if I talk about Fractal Analytics IPO, if you want to see what are the common searched queries related to Fractal IPO, what are people actually searching related to this IPO, the top queries in the past 24 hours is number one, the GMP. People are talking about GMP, we already talked about GMP, it was yesterday 35 rupees, today it was 4 rupees. Please note that GMP is actually not based on official data, it is just based on market sentiment and it keeps on changing as well. Apart from this, people are searching key terms Fractal Analytics IPO GMP, Fractal IPO GMP, GMP Fractal Analytics, and along with this iFinance is also being searched because both of the IPOs were open for subscription on the same day. Now let's also come to iFinance IPO. If I talk about iFinance IPO, if people are searching iFinance, what other queries are they searching for along with it? So of course, again, people are searching for the GMP, people are searching for IPO GMP, and again, people are searching here Fractal Analytics IPO as well. So all in all, if we see Fractal Analytics and iFinance, both are being searched in relevance to each other, and this is how you can also actually compare your data. This is just one such example of how you can compare two different keywords, how you can search which particular segment has more interest on the web over a particular time frame. Let me also show you that from here, from this section, you can also choose your location. That, for example, I have chosen India here. This whole data reflects what Indian retail investors are searching in terms of IPO, in terms of these two IPOs for the past 24 hours. And this is also a web search. You can also change it to YouTube search. You can also change it to Google search. See, now that I've done YouTube search, the data has sort of changed and it is different in terms of YouTube. And if you also go to the below section in terms of YouTube search, the queries will also change a little bit, not much, but a little bit. So all in all, if you also want to compare some data, you can easily use this tool. Google Trends is the go-to option for you. So that is how you can actually keep a tab or compare data using Google Trends. If you have two different ideas, if you want to compare them, which one is trending more, which one is being searched by people more, you can just use this tool and get your data sorted. Apart from this, coming to the IPOs, Fractal Analytics and iFinance, what do you think of both of these IPOs? Do let us know in the comment section below.